Alright guys, here's the G35 driver valve cover. To replace the valve cover, the whole process, I'm sure you guys have done it, replace the gasket, but the spark plug tubes are unreplaceable unless you buy the whole valve cover. There is some tutorials of how that you could cut it out and make a hole bigger than buy a Honda tube. I'm not doing all of that because I already spent the money on the G35 spark plug tubes. So I was looking around. There's always a way. If this baffle for the valve cover, it covers it's a separation from the pressure and the baffle to release the pressure from each side of the engine. This cover right here is all glued in, which what I did was I pried little by little, worked my way around it, and it just comes out. And easy enough, you get your tubes out. No cutting, no making this bigger. You take your tubes out, if they come out. See, that's how bad they were. They come out, you put your new ones back on. So what I'm gonna do is clean everything very well, clean all the grooves, and then put my new spark plug tubes in, put this back on with the glue, because that's all they did. They glued this part in. Let it sit for a day, make sure it's nice and dry, put it back on the car. No cutting, no going and putting all the Honda's spark plug tubes. You put the right thing that goes in the right way.
What kind of glue you think you're gonna use with it?
They have it's kind of like silicone, but silicone with time starts leaking, just like in valve cover, oil pan gaskets and stuff. They actually have a glue, which is also black, that you could put on the groove. Tomorrow I'm gonna do my homework to get the actual name of it. Once I get it, I will show it up.
Sounds good.
So pretty simple. Work your around it, prying little by little. The glue won't come out. Baffle comes out. Spark plugs replaced. The tubes. How you gonna pry it around it, so you could get this plastic cover off the baffle, where it's holding back the spark plug tube seal. So you grab a corner, you see, and little by little, easy, you start prying up. All that cracking you hear is the glue. Of course, don't just grab and pry hard, because you might potentially break the plastic. So find a way. Once you get a little bit in, you keep prying around. Take your time, be patient. Only reason I'm going a little bit faster because I already did this one. So I know that it's not gonna break. But if you the first time doing it, take your time. Make sure you're actually just breaking away the glue.
So why are you using this screwdriver on that side? Because
it helps as you put in this tension up. So when you are prying from the other corner with this tension, it helps to keep popping and lifting up, breaking away the glue. Once it comes loose like that, just lift up and keep pushing it in. So that way tension is always applied. Alright, so here's the valve cover all together. All cleaned out. I removed that like I showed in the previous video. All glued down. It won't come out. No seals in. You just gonna have to clean all the grooves on the other side of this baffle. Make sure it's all clean. And then this is what I use. And it was the exact same thing that was in there. Same texture. It's hard. It's really good and hard. And see, it does tiles. Jesus focus. It does plastic, not tile. It works with plastic, and the reason I chose this one was because of that temperature. So all day yesterday has been sitting with pressure and weight to kind of make it like a clamp. So it was cured for a whole day, and I think we're good to go. All right, so we back at it right here. Valve covers are cured, put back together, ready for the Infinity to finish up. Hopefully we could close this up today and have it for a test drive today. One thing that I didn't mention, we were doing like tune-ups, changing the cam sensor. This is the Kirby one. There's two cam sensors, one here and one on the other side.
With your free 3-month trial of Spotify Premium, you can listen to any song, any playlist, without
Right there,
interruptions from ads.
that green plug. That's your second cam sensor, and those are notorious on G35 to go bad with the crank sensor. And the crank sensor is on the driver side lower block.